Hi everyone, I am Christy and I'm here to talk to you about VIPKID. I am sure if you're anything like me that you went online and saw this company and saw that they offered $22 an hour roughly, and you got excited but skeptical. At least that was how it was for me. I wasn't sure if the thing that I was seeing was legit, if it was a scam, what was going on with it. So what I did is I went onto YouTube and listened to everyone else talk about it. Teachers who were for it, who were against it, pros, cons, everything, and learned more about it before I applied. So if this is what you're doing, if you're doing your homework, very good, awesome, keep it up. Keep looking after this video. Don't just listen to this one video. If you happen to come across this first and go, okay, this is for me, and not do any more homework, it's important that you see what everyone is saying, right? So keep looking and scouring, and good job. You're doing great. The first bit of advice that I have is don't quit your job. If you get hired with VIPKID and you have a full-time job, you cannot quit it. This is not a full-time gig to begin. Basically, it's a supplement for your income, or if you are an at-home mom who wants to have a little extra money, or if you are in debt and want to have a side job to help bring in more income to help with the debt. Whatever it is, when you first begin, it is not a full-time job. Is not. Basically what happens is you have a schedule and you make the schedule. Right now, I am able to say that I'm available to teach from 9 p.m. to about 9:30 a.m., which if someone chooses a 9:30 a.m. class, that means we teach until almost 10. So that means that if you are a night owl, this is perfection. You are in the right field. If you are not so much a night owl like me, then that means that you will have certain 2 to 5 hours maybe a day that you open up, which is what I do. I have the 9 p.m. to usually about 1 a.m. times open, and then 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. so that I can try to sleep a little bit in the middle. Although when someone books me at 7 a.m. after a 1 a.m. class, it's a challenge to get up for sure. But when I started, I got maybe 1 or 2 classes a week. I am about 35 days in, and I'm up to 35, or not 35, 10 classes a week. So the more you teach, the more students you'll get. But it's a slow process. There are teachers who do this full time, but they've been at it for a while and they've built up that student base. The hiring process is I believe a 3-part process. So you go through the application, you have maybe an interview, and then you do a mock 1 and then a mock 2. If you are a superstar teacher who's done this for years and knows the ins and outs, and you just excel at mock 1, you won't have to do a mock 2. But most people have to do a mock 2, and that's okay. I had to do a mock 2, and I thought I did super at mock 1. I watched video after video after video on how to do a good mock 1, and I still had to do a mock 2. So if you have to do a mock 2, don't be discouraged at all. It's totally normal. You do need a degree to apply to this position. However, it does not need to be in the education field. My degree is actually in environmental studies. So, but I do have experience working with school-age children as well as tutoring. So that helped me. For the pay, it says that it's $22 an hour. Let's say that's the max, right? $22 an hour, you get hired on, that's what you think you'll be getting. but it's actually per class. So, for example, if you get paid $22 an hour, that would actually mean $11 per class. So you might only have 3 classes in the day, one at 9 p.m., one at 11 p.m., and one earlier that morning at 7 a.m. That means that you would make $33 that day. It depends on the class. After each class, which usually runs 25 to 28 minutes, you have to do a teacher feedback to communicate with the parents. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What do they need to work on? How is their behavior? And then teacher feedback as well. So if there's something you want to share with other teachers who might get the student, it helps them kind of prep. I love reading teacher feedbacks and kind of knowing what kind of student that I will have next. So it's awesome. No, you do not need to know Chinese. That's a common question I get asked. It's you having conversation with the students. They have an app that they practice on. And once they are done doing the work through that, they come and speak to the teachers. You could get a different student every day. You could build up your base and have students who only see you. I have currently one student that I have seen multiple times, and I am always super excited to see him. And I'm hoping to build up other students as well. Eventually, I'd like to be able to do more than 2 to 3 classes a day. I would love to be able to do 5 classes a day, but in the meantime, I am doing what I can with what I have and trying to do my very best to keep bringing in those students, detailed feedbacks, all that good stuff. I think that is the main questions that we tend to get, right? And I encourage you to try it out. It's really great. It is one that does not take out taxes, and you only get paid once a month. So keep that in mind when you're deciding if this is for you. Everything you purchase obviously is a tax write-off. Behind me is my background. I have this poster that I got from Goodwill for like 80 cents. And then I have these letters over here that I purchased from Dollar Tree. And the background is a circle tablecloth that I secretly thought was a square rectangle cloth, whatevs, that I also purchased from Dollar Tree. You can find lots of good stuff there, but everything you purchase for the classroom is a tax write-off. So even though they don't take out taxes, if you're investing in this and you're buying things for it, then you can use it as a tax write-off. They want to see headphones. They want to see energy, lots of hand movements, and they have great places for teachers to connect. I connect with a group online on Facebook, as well as other through the VIPKID system itself, where you can connect with other teachers. It's really great way to make a little extra income. I encourage you to learn more about it. If you've done your homework, and I have done a good job of convincing you, below is a referral link. Click on it and get started on this journey. If you have more questions, do not hesitate to ask, and I will be more than happy to help. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I wish you the best of luck. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day. Bye!